Our top focus on Climate Tracker today. A flash flood alert has been issued in the northern and eastern districts of India's Sikkim state. The floods have reportedly occurred due to a sudden cloudburst over Lho-nak Lake in the state's Mangan district. Now, according to state authorities, water levels of the Tista river have risen to an alarming level overnight, creating a dangerous situation. Release of water from the Chungthang Dam led to a sudden increase in water level up to 15 to 20 feet high downstream. Now, some army establishments along the valley have been affected. As per reports, 23 military personnel are missing and some vehicles are submerged under debris. This is as per search operations which are underway. Visuals show raging rivers washing away large sections of roads along the Tista river basin. Now, as water levels further rose, a bridge connecting Chungthang town to its surrounding areas was damaged, affecting the overall connectivity of the town. The Chief Minister of Sikkim, Prem Singh Tamangole, visited the Singtam district to assess the flood situation on ground. He was seen talking to the officials and locals. Now, people living along the banks of the Tista river have been advised to evacuate their homes as early as possible. Meanwhile, an alert has also been issued in Sikkim's low-lying areas to ensure safety of all the residents. All right, for more on this, we are now being joined by our correspondent Pooja Mehta over the phone line. Pooja, I know you're on your way to the location. The visuals that we're seeing are devastating. What's the extent of the damage? If you can give us a roundup as the first thing that we'd like to know from you.
What we're given to understand is that there is a massive devastation, especially in parts of North Sikkim, because this is the place where the cloudburst took place last night. What we're given to believe is that for the past few days, parts of Sikkim and North Bengal were receiving heavy rainfall. But last night, after a cloudburst was reported, there were army establishments along the Tista River and in North Sikkim that were hugely affected, and some army vehicles were washed away. We're being told from the army sources that 23 army personnel continue to remain missing. However, search operations are underway since morning. However, they haven't been found as yet, but massive search operations are still underway. But the operations are being hindered by continuous rainfall, and it is extremely challenging for the civil administration and the army to conduct search and rescue relief operations because the rains are continuing since morning, and thereafter there are parts of roads that have been completely washed away, thereby hindering movement of these teams which are engaged in rescue and relief operations.
Pooja, we've been showing these visuals to our audiences since the time this news came out. We're showing visuals of the road which has been completely washed out. Of course, these are flash floods. Now, we've been told that this road is actually the only route from mainland India to the state of Sikkim. That's the only route connecting. So when we talk about search operations, how badly are they being hindered if there is no access to the area?
Well, absolutely. There is this one road that connects Sikkim with mainland India, and it passes through West Bengal's Siliguri area. This road is the National Highway 10, and there are areas where it has been completely washed away, and therefore leaving Sikkim completely cut off from the mainland India. There is perhaps no connectivity at this point in time, which is hindering not just the rescue teams from engaging in rescue and relief operations, but also it is hugely affecting military movements. Remember, the border with China in Sikkim, there are troops that move from this particular National Highway 10, and thereafter it also affects the military movement. So what we're given to understand is that the Border Roads Organization, they are working on war footing to once again repair these roads and at least have some road connectivity temporarily so that all the teams can conduct rescue and relief operations, because 23 army personnel continue to remain missing, and there are a lot of locals that have gone missing as well, but there is no assessment as of now how many locals are missing at this point in time. So all the officials that are working on the ground, they are finding it difficult to reach the affected areas because of these roads being washed away, especially the National Highway 10, very, very important road that connects Sikkim with mainland India, and it passes through Siliguri. The last point that one can reach is the West Bengal Siliguri. Beyond that, if one has to travel to Sikkim, it remains completely cut off.
Extremely dire visuals that we've seen coming in from Sikkim, and what is even more difficult at the moment is the fact that it is currently cut off from the rest of India. So search operations now, it is within Sikkim's own authorities' hands to get the search operations on board as they get more support from the rest of the states in India. Pooja, thank you so much for joining in. We will stay in touch with you for more details as the story develops further.